Bentley Bentayga. The Bentley Bentayga is not just a luxury SUV, it is a statement of what happens when timeless craftsmanship, cutting-edge engineering, and unshakable prestige come together in one singular masterpiece. When Bentley first announced that they were going to build an SUV, many in the automotive world raised their eyebrows. Bentley, after all, had long been known for its grand tourers, its sedans, and its unrelenting devotion to luxury, but an SUV. For some, it felt like unfamiliar territory. And yet, when the Bentayga finally emerged, it redefined the entire landscape of what a luxury SUV could be. It was not just an SUV, it was a Bentley first and foremost. It was a vehicle that carried with it the DNA of over a century of luxury, performance, and elegance, while simultaneously adapting itself to a modern world where versatility, practicality, and presence were more important than ever. The Bentayga has become one of Bentley's most successful models, and that's no accident. This SUV is a showcase of balance, where rugged capability meets refined luxury, where the heart of a grand tourer meets the body of a high-riding vehicle, and where no detail is ever too small to be considered. Step inside a Bentayga, and you realize immediately that this is no ordinary SUV. It is a handcrafted cocoon of elegance. Every stitch, every surface, and every element you touch or see has been carefully thought through, crafted by artisans who treat the car less like a vehicle and more like a work of art. It is a space where traditional craftsmanship meets modern technology in ways few brands can achieve. From the moment you approach the Bentayga, the sheer presence of the SUV is undeniable. Its imposing stance, bold grille, muscular haunches, and signature Bentley headlights immediately communicate prestige and authority. The design language is unmistakably Bentley, drawing inspiration from the brand's heritage while still pushing forward with modern touches that make it stand out on today's roads. The Bentayga does not blend in, it commands attention, not through aggressiveness, but through elegance, stature, and a sense of gravitas that is hard to match. This is not a car for those who want to be subtle, it is a car for those who want to make a statement without ever saying a word. Under the hood, the Bentayga has been offered with a range of engines that reflect Bentley's philosophy of blending performance with refinement. The highlight, of course, is the iconic 6.0-liter W12 engine, a marvel of engineering that delivers effortless power and smoothness. In a vehicle of this size and stature, the W12 transforms the Bentayga into something that defies logic, an SUV that can sprint with the urgency of a sports car while maintaining the composure of a limousine. Alongside the W12, Bentley has also offered V8 options, as well as plug-in hybrid variants, ensuring that the Bentayga appeals to a broad spectrum of clients. But no matter the engine choice, the core experience remains the same. A sense of effortless power, of refinement that never asks for attention but always delivers it. Driving the Bentayga is an experience unlike any other SUV. It feels commanding, yet smooth, powerful yet refined. Bentley has engineered the suspension, steering, and dynamics of the Bentayga to make sure that it doesn't just feel like a luxury SUV, it feels like a Bentley through and through. Adaptive air suspension, advanced chassis control, and all-wheel drive systems ensure that whether you're gliding through the city streets, powering down the motorway, or even venturing off-road, the Bentayga feels composed and in control. That, perhaps, is one of its most remarkable achievements. Unlike many luxury SUVs that are designed only for urban glamour, the Bentayga can genuinely handle the rugged outdoors, giving its owners not just the image of versatility but the reality of it. Yet it never loses its dignity, never compromises its luxury, and never stops reminding you that you are behind the wheel of something truly special. Inside the Bentayga, you are immersed in a world of unparalleled craftsmanship. The cabin is a celebration of Bentley's devotion to detail, with hand-stitched leather, rare wood veneers, polished metal accents, and cutting-edge technology all coming together in harmony. Every surface tells a story of craftsmanship. You can feel the hours of work, the heritage of artisanship, and the pride of Bentley's workers in every corner of the interior. The seating is sumptuous, designed for maximum comfort, while also providing support for long journeys. The Bentayga is available in a variety of configurations, from 4-seat layouts that emphasize ultimate luxury, to 5 or even 7-seat versions that bring practicality to the forefront without sacrificing luxury. This flexibility is part of the Bentayga's genius. It adapts to the lifestyle of its owner, whether that lifestyle is defined by chauffeured elegance, family adventures, or solo grand touring. Technology plays a major role in the Bentayga experience as well. Bentley has integrated modern infotainment systems, digital displays, and driver assistance technologies into the SUV without ever compromising the sense of timeless craftsmanship. It's a blend of the old and the new, traditional dials and controls are seamlessly integrated with touchscreens and digital interfaces. The sound systems, crafted in partnership with high-end audio brands, transform the cabin into a concert hall on wheels, ensuring that every journey is as much about the ambiance as it is about the destination. The Bentayga also represents a significant step for Bentley as a brand in terms of expanding its reach. When it first launched, it was met with enormous demand, quickly becoming one of Bentley's best-selling models. For many customers around the world, the Bentayga was their first Bentley. It offered the prestige and luxury of the brand, but in a body style that was far more versatile and appealing to modern lifestyles than a traditional sedan or coupe. It opened the Bentley brand to new markets, new demographics, and new possibilities, all while staying true to its core values of craftsmanship, performance, and luxury. In fact, some would argue that the Bentayga was the model that carried Bentley into a new era of relevance in the luxury automotive world. Yet the Bentayga is more than just numbers and success. It is a symbol of what luxury means in the 21st century. Luxury is no longer just about materials or performance, it is about experience. It is about owning a vehicle that makes every journey an event, that makes every moment feel special, and that reflects not just your status but your values and your lifestyle. The Bentayga does all of this with grace. It is a car that makes you feel like the world has slowed down just for you, even when you are traveling at high speed. It is a car that allows you to step out of the chaos of the modern world and into a sanctuary of calm, comfort, and refinement. As the automotive industry continues to evolve, the Bentayga has also shown that Bentley is not afraid to embrace the future. The introduction of hybrid versions highlights the brand's commitment to sustainability and innovation without compromising on performance or luxury. This is an important step, because it shows that even a brand as steeped in tradition as Bentley understands the importance of moving forward, of adapting to the needs of the modern world, and of offering solutions that align with the values of its customers. The Bentayga Hybrid is not just about reducing emissions, it's about proving that luxury and responsibility can coexist, that performance and sustainability can live side by side in harmony. Every Bentayga is unique, because Bentley allows for an extraordinary level of personalization. Through the brand's Mulliner division, customers can commission bespoke versions of the SUV that reflect their own tastes, desires, and personalities. From unique paint finishes to custom interiors, from intricate embroidery to rare materials, the possibilities are virtually endless. This means that no two Bentaygas are ever truly alike. Each one is a reflection of its owner, a piece of rolling art that embodies individuality as much as it does luxury. And this is where Bentley truly shines, because it understands that luxury is not about having what everyone else has, but about having something that is uniquely yours. The story of the Bentayga, then, is not just the story of an SUV, it is the story of Bentley itself, of a brand that has always strived to balance tradition with innovation, performance with comfort, and luxury with practicality. It is the story of a vehicle that dared to enter a segment dominated by others, and in doing so, redefined it entirely. Today, the Bentayga stands as a benchmark, a yardstick against which other luxury SUVs are measured. It has proven that you can have it all: luxury, performance, capability, and versatility, without compromise. And in doing so, it has carved out a legacy that will be remembered for decades to come. The Bentley Bentayga is more than just a car, it is a lifestyle, an experience, and a symbol. It is a vehicle that speaks to the heart as much as it does to the head, a machine that offers not just transportation but transformation. When you drive a Bentayga, you are not just going somewhere, you are making a statement about who you are, what you value, and how you see the world. And that, in the end, is what makes it so special. It is not just the fastest, the most luxurious, or the most capable SUV, it is the SUV that redefines what those words even mean. When we consider the deeper essence of the Bentley Bentayga, we must step back and understand the philosophy of Bentley as a brand. Bentley has always been about a marriage between extraordinary performance and ultimate luxury. Since the days of W.O. Bentley, the company has built cars that weren't just beautiful or comfortable, but also powerful and capable of long-distance endurance. That DNA runs through every Bentley, and it is especially evident in the Bentayga. Because while at first glance it may seem like a luxurious family SUV, beneath the leather and wood, it is engineered with the same spirit that has powered Bentley's legendary racing history at Le Mans and its long-standing tradition of creating grand tourers capable of crossing continents in comfort and speed. The design story of the Bentayga is fascinating in itself. Bentley's designers were tasked with creating an SUV that not only looked imposing and luxurious but also unmistakably Bentley. That meant translating the brand's design DNA, such as the bold matrix grille, the twin round headlights with jewel-like detailing, the muscular lines, and the strong rear haunches, onto the taller, more upright proportions of an SUV. This was no small task, because SUVs often lean toward functionality over form. But the Bentayga managed to strike a perfect balance. It has the presence of a luxury SUV, with the elegance of a Bentley. From the front, the car exudes power and authority, while the sculpted sides and tapered rear bring in a sense of dynamism and athleticism. It is an SUV, yes, but one with the poise and grace of a luxury coupe. And that is what makes it stand out in a crowd where many SUVs look bulky or generic. Over the years, Bentley has refined the Bentayga's design. The facelift introduced sharper details, slimmer headlights, a more aggressive stance, and a cleaner rear end with oval taillights that echo the Continental GT. These updates ensured that the Bentayga remained modern and aligned with Bentley's evolving design language. It's important to note that Bentley doesn't chase trends, it sets them. The Bentayga doesn't try to look futuristic or radical for the sake of it. Instead, it evolves in a timeless way, ensuring that 10 years from now, it will still look elegant and relevant. But design is only part of the story. Let's talk about what it's like to actually drive a Bentley Bentayga. From the moment you start the engine, whether it's the mighty W12, the muscular V8, or the efficient hybrid, there is a sense of occasion. The engines have been engineered not just for power, but for character. The W12, in particular, is an extraordinary piece of engineering. Smooth, powerful, and almost silent unless provoked, it delivers its performance in a way that feels effortless. This is not about aggressive acceleration or harsh dynamics, it's about a surge of power that seems infinite, about confidence that no matter the road, no matter the conditions, the Bentayga will respond with grace and authority. The V8 offers a slightly sportier character, with a more vocal soundtrack, while still delivering the smoothness expected of a Bentley. And the hybrid, though quieter, offers a glimpse into the future, where silent electric driving meets the luxury and refinement Bentley is known for. The dynamics of the Bentayga are equally impressive. Despite its size and weight, the SUV handles with surprising agility. Bentley's engineers developed advanced systems such as Bentley Dynamic Ride, an active roll control system that uses a 48-volt electrical setup to keep the car flat and composed through corners. This means that while you are sitting high up in a large SUV, you feel a level of control and precision that is almost sports car-like. The air suspension adapts to different driving modes, offering comfort when you want to glide and firmness when you want to push the car a little harder. It's this duality, comfort and sportiness, that defines the Bentayga. On the motorway, it feels like a luxury limousine, whisper quiet, stable, and serene. On winding roads, it surprises you with its composure, responding eagerly to steering inputs and delivering confidence. And off-road, with its various terrain modes, it proves that it's more than just a showpiece. Few owners may take their Bentayga deep into the wilderness, but knowing that it can handle mud, sand, snow, and rocky paths adds to the sense of versatility and capability. Inside, the Bentayga continues to dazzle. The attention to detail is extraordinary. Bentley sources the finest hides for its leather, offering a vast array of colors and finishes. The wood veneers are real, hand-polished, and customizable, whether you prefer the classic warmth of walnut or the modern sheen of carbon fiber or piano black. The seats are not just seats, they are pieces of craftsmanship, with diamond quilting, intricate stitching, and supreme comfort. Every button, every switch, and every surface feels solid, expensive, and designed to last. This is not the kind of luxury that is flashy or superficial, it is the kind of luxury that whispers, that reveals itself the more time you spend with it. One of the standout features of the Bentayga's interior is the level of personalization it offers. Customers can choose almost anything: two-tone leather combinations, contrast stitching, embroidery with their initials, rare veneers, bespoke color palettes, and more. Through the Mulliner division, the possibilities are endless. This level of customization ensures that every Bentayga reflects the personality of its owner. Some choose traditional elegance, with rich browns and creams, while others opt for bold, modern expressions with bright colors and technical finishes. Bentley understands that luxury today is about individuality, and the Bentayga embodies that philosophy perfectly. In terms of technology, the Bentayga offers everything you would expect from a modern luxury SUV, but with Bentley's unique touch. The digital displays are crisp and customizable, the infotainment system is intuitive, and the sound systems are world-class. The optional Naim audio system is particularly impressive, delivering sound quality that rivals high-end home setups. Whether you're listening to classical music, jazz, or modern pop, the clarity and richness of the sound elevate the driving experience. This is a car where even silence is a luxury. The sound insulation is so refined that outside noise is virtually eliminated, allowing the audio system and the natural tranquility of the cabin to shine. The Bentayga also offers a range of seating configurations to suit different lifestyles. The 4-seat layout is the ultimate expression of luxury, with individual rear seats that are more akin to first-class airline pods than car seats. The 5-seat configuration adds practicality, while the 7-seat version makes the Bentayga one of the few ultra-luxury SUVs capable of carrying larger families. This flexibility broadens its appeal, ensuring that it is not just a symbol of wealth but also a genuinely usable vehicle. What's also remarkable about the Bentayga is how it has influenced the automotive world. When it was first introduced, it essentially created the category of the ultra-luxury SUV. Yes, there were premium SUVs from brands like Range Rover and Porsche, but none had the same level of exclusivity and craftsmanship as a Bentley. The Bentayga opened the door, and soon after, we saw Rolls-Royce introduce the Cullinan, Lamborghini launch the Urus, and Aston Martin debut the DBX. In many ways, the Bentayga was the pioneer. It proved that there was a demand for SUVs at the highest end of the market, and it set the standard for others to follow. Owning a Bentayga is not just about the car itself, it is about the lifestyle it represents. Bentley owners are individuals who demand the best, who expect every detail to be perfect, and who want a vehicle that reflects their success and their taste. For many, the Bentayga is not their first Bentley, but for others, it is the entry point into the brand. It is versatile enough to be a daily driver, luxurious enough to serve as a chauffeur-driven vehicle, and capable enough to handle long journeys or adventurous escapes. That combination is rare, and it is part of what makes the Bentayga so special. The Bentley Bentayga's place in automotive history is significant because it marked a turning point not just for Bentley, but for the entire luxury car segment. Before the Bentayga, luxury brands often hesitated to embrace SUVs at the ultra-premium level, fearing that such vehicles might dilute their image. Bentley shattered that hesitation by creating a vehicle that maintained every ounce of the brand's DNA. While offering the practicality and popularity of an SUV, Bentley proved that the future of luxury had to include versatility. And when the Bentayga launched, its success was immediate. Orders poured in from across the world, from established Bentley owners adding an SUV to their collection, to new clients entering the brand for the first time. The Bentayga became a global phenomenon, popular not only in Europe, but also in the Middle East, North America, and Asia, markets where SUVs are not just cars, but status symbols. A closer look at Bentley's clientele reveals why the Bentayga became so vital. Many ultra-high net worth individuals live dynamic lives. They want a car that can serve as a luxury chauffeur vehicle during the week, a family car on the weekends and a grand tourer for vacations. The Bentayga uniquely fulfills all of these roles. It provides the elevated driving position and road presence of an SUV, the luxury and refinement of a limousine, and the performance of a sports car for a busy executive in Dubai, a Hollywood actor in Los Angeles, or a business magnate in London. The Bentayga fits seamlessly into every aspect of life. That is why it has become Bentley's best-selling model. It speaks directly to the lifestyle of modern luxury consumers. Thanks for watching.